Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the
Yeah. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's the Social Norm. Today's episode, what is it, 252? The 7 goals to communication. Now, last episode, y'all know we did how to tell your woman something you don't like about her.
Yes.
And I think that was a good episode. I hope y'all go back and watch that so y'all can see how it is. Before we get into this episode, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so we can keep growing this channel, y'all. All right, we do our videos every Monday and Friday. Y'all know it around this time. So, how you doing, Beans?
I'm good, actually.
I know you was running from this go ahead.
Because I know I am trash when it comes to communication.
Why do you think that is?
One, I keep a lot of things to myself. Two, when I do communicate things, I don't think I convey it
in the right way.
In the right way, so someone can understand it. Sometimes I feel like I have to keep, especially with my lady, I gotta keep putting it in a way so she can understand. And it gets a little frustrating for me because it's just like by the third time I'm like, how else can I? What's not happening here when you can't understand?
Where's the disconnect? What am I'm going to this boom, dropping it. Okay.
Yeah.
Did your parents grow up and did they have good communication?
They had good communication with each other,
but not with y'all.
Not with us.
Okay, so that's where you learned
it. It was a lot of like, because I said so, get out of here. That was that era.
Now, this is the thing. My parents, I personally feel, are horrible at communicating. A lot of fakery, a lot of just, I
just think that was
put off a side and they just not communicating well. I personally try to be a good communicator, but sometimes I struggle with it too. Now, we're going to go through the 7 goals of communication. But before we do that, I want to ask you personally these 2 questions.
All right.
What does good communication look like in a relationship?
Well, if anything, it's got to be 2 people listening to each other and responding instead of waiting for your turn to talk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've been in conversations, even recently, where like the person is talking so much, I'm like literally talking and they can't even hear me.
Okay, so let me ask you, do you feel like because I don't know about you, but I feel like when I'm talking to somebody and we're in a heated conversation, emotions are high, that's when I feel like communication goes down. People aren't listening as much as they're just trying to be heard.
Yes, it's a lot of that.
So when your emotions, so one thing I will say for communication is you got to make sure the emotions are down low.
Yes.
If you're sitting there all hyped up, or the person you're talking to is hyped up, they're probably not listening as well.
I always use this as an example. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think I told this before. We work in a jail and the inmate was acting up. And they called me to go help with this situation. Now, it was an inmate and a sergeant arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, we wanted to just dump this dude and be done with it. But then I sat there and listened to what they were saying. The inmate was the sergeant was like, "We're gonna take you back to A block," and the inmate was like, "Well, fine, take me back to A block." Then the inmate was like, and the sergeant was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you back to A block." They were going back and forth, yelling at each other.
But they're both agreeing.
They're both saying the same exact thing. They're agreeing with each other, but they're so all they're noticing is the sergeant knowing he's yelling at me. He's not listening to what he's saying. He's just yelling, and he's yelling back.
And you know what I learned about communication? There's multiple forms of communication. There's nonverbal communication, which is your body language, the tone you use, and then the actual words you saying. The words you saying actually are the lowest form of communication.
That's true.
So if you're talking loudly, you could be talking loud and being like, "I love your hair, I love you," but if your facial expression is aggressive and angrily,
you'll be like, whoa,
they might think you're trying to come at them a certain way.
Yeah, that's exactly how the sergeant took it. I even had to stop and say, "Sarge, wait." I said, "Y'all saying the same thing."
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah. I was like,
all right, yeah, just take your day block. So that's the first thing is keep your calm, being calm.
Yes.
That's not even a goal. That's just something I'm telling y'all on without even getting to the 7 goals. Stay calm when you're talking to somebody, because if you get angry, your anger and your emotions are always going to take over, and it's going to dumb down your communication of listening. So, okay, that's the first question. And I will say, for my viewpoint on communication in a relationship is God gave us double the amount of ears to mouth ratio. That means listen more, talk less.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say, so how should we communicate with each other? How would you like to communicate with each other versus how you actually communicate?
Keep an open mind. You know,
do you keep open mind?
I'm actually, for the most part, yes. It doesn't always work, because sometimes when I communicate, I'm like, yo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Sometimes it slips out.
You actually say it.
Hey, I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What are you talking about? Like, I don't mean to. Sometimes I'll tell you,
just validating anything that person just said.
And just some of the stuff I'll be hearing, I'll be like, what?
I'm understanding especially with women, validation is key. Even if they're saying something that you don't agree with, you could there's different ways where you can just be like, I hear what you're saying. You ever think of this? That way you're not crushing what they just said. You're just trying to refocus them on something else.
Yes, I know. I'm trust me, this is a lesson that I'm still learning.
So you ready for the 7 goals? Start with the first one.
Yes.
All right. Because these are goals that people say, if you do this in a relationship, the communication should always be there. The first, had a hair on my thing. Okay. The first goal is we will aim to be best friends.
Okay. Actually, I actually do have one.
Because okay, go ahead.
So, because when I talk to my lady now, when we first started talking, that's how we started. We actually said we're going to talk about everything. We're not going to judge each other. We're going to be friends first, and then try to.
And how often let me ask you this? Is to be honest, though, how often have you judged each other?
Oh man,
you threw that shit out the window like, I'm judging this shit out of them.
You dumb. Like,
yeah, like that was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
But because we were friends, we were able to come back. Like, I'd be like, okay, wait a minute,
because you know your best friend, you can say it, but you don't want to.
Yeah,
like you don't believe that they dumb. You don't want to. Okay,
like, all right, we going.
So you got to make sure you guys, at the end of the day, when you start having conversation with the person, remember they are your best friend. Your woman is supposed to be your best friend. That's what you should be striving to have.
Yes.
All right. Second goal, at least once a week, we will go out together. Now I know
my situation's a little different, but
because the thing is, going out together, spending that quality time together is very critical for communication
and bonding time.
and bonding. If because that brings the best friendness together.
Mm-hmm.
If we're hanging out, right, going out doing things, that further confirms that we best friends.
Yes, you're compatible in that area.
You know, so once a week you try to find something, whether it's going out to eat, whether going to the movies, whatever it is, y'all need to do something together.
Yes, and another thing, I'm glad you said movies and stuff like that. It isn't always date night. I realize sometimes women see just like going to the store, like shopping or whatever.
Yeah,
they see that as bonding time too. And as men, we're kind of like, I don't want to do that, but
yeah, they want you. My girl, she's like, I want to go to shopping. Let's go to Forever 21, and she likes to do, which I don't know why, but this is her thing. Growing up as a kid, she liked to do fashion shows. I want to show what I got and dress it up and show you, and let's see how I look on it and all that. That's the stuff she likes to do. So, you know, she wants me to, that's her thing. I'll go there for a moment. I ain't gonna do it all day, but you know, I let her, even when funny thing is, she could buy it. I could be there when she bought it. When we get home, she wants to put on a fashion show. She wants to try it on and show it to me.
Yes.
How she gonna mock it? I'm like, all right. So the third goal is we make it a goal to be honest all the way. Now, that's a hard one to do because sometimes, and there's some other ones that you're gonna see why you need to be honest with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't be honest with your best friend,
who can you be honest with?
Exactly. Why would you want a best friend you can't be honest with?
Exactly.
So I can respect that. You do need to be honest, as much as it's hard and maybe a habit for people to not be honest. If you really want a solid relationship, you got to be honest with them. Whether it's gonna hurt them or not,
yes.
You got to be honest with them.
That was some of the best advice I got before I got married. Somebody told me, be honest with your partner, even if it hurts their feelings. 100% be honest with them.
Because you think about it, if you tell them a lie just to not hurt their feelings, and it's gonna hinder them later,
mm-hmm.
Are you really caring about them?
No, because they're gonna be more mad at you lied to them.
That's why you just tell me. Well, because I didn't think you could handle it. So now I'm a little ass kid. I can't handle. You know.
You got to go down that road. Yeah.
So that's number 3, right? Number 4, as ideal, 48 hours will be given of a hiding limit. Meaning, like if you do have something, say you can't tell them the truth about something, you got 48 hours to cope with and then express it to them. Like maybe you're too angry right now.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need to tell them this, but I gotta tell them in a loving way. So I'll give myself a little bit more time to tell them the truth.
You know what's crazy? I had to do that when I was married, because what was happening was I would do something that I didn't realize I was doing, and my ex-wife would get upset, but she would wait till like a week later, a week or two later, and then bring it up, and then I'd be like, I done forgot about it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I ain't even do that.
I was like, yeah, boy. So finally I had to tell her, look, when you get mad at me, I gave her 24 hours. I said, you got 24 hours.
Well, see, I feel like this. If you've done something wrong, let's say we supposed to be on some type of diet, like me and my girl, we on a diet. We were trying to lifestyle change, and let's say one of us eats something bad. We know we ain't supposed to be eating this. We're supposed to be taking pictures of it, showing each other this. Let's say she goes to eat something bad. You got 48 hours to finally admit what the hell you did.
This is what I did. My bad.
And the other person has to be able to, and this is the next rule. It says, and this is rule number 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the rule number 5. Goal number 5. We will aim for total mercy and forgiveness.
Ooh.
If somebody comes to you, your significant other comes to you and tells you something that maybe you don't approve of, maybe you have to have mercy and forgiveness for them. regardless of what it is, because the reality is they coming to you to be honest.
I ain't gonna hold you. Still learning that one.
That's a hard one.
That's a
Because
hard
what
one.
if they tell you something that you just know you would never want to forgive for?
And my thing is, even that, and if it keeps reoccurring.
See, now if it keeps reoccurring, then they're not really sorry.
That's
There's a difference between
conversation.
making a mistake
Yes,
and then making a habit.
yes, and I've had that conversation too, guys.
Let's say your girl steal. She stole $100 out your wallet or out your whatever. She found $100. She stole it. She come and tell you. You can forgive her.
Mm-hmm.
You can have mercy for her, not hold it against her forever. But that don't mean you forget.
Yeah.
I ain't forgetting nothing.
I'm locking my wallet.
Look at you got an issue. Why'd you steal from me? Now you got to tell me why. Well, I thought you wouldn't let me have it. Well, you got to be honest with me. We gonna, is this what we doing?
Yeah.
You know.
Have I ever told you no before?
So
if you need the money, just ask me.
Now it happens again. Now you gotta really say, you know what? I can't trust you with money because you steal it from me. I mean, at that point, I forgave you and you still spit in my face again. Now I gotta, you know.
Yes. That, and I always give out a warning, you know, by look, I see this happening.
And then the real reason why is because you want to know why it's happening. Yeah. Why do you feel you have to steal from me? Exactly. Well, I'm just stealing an example. But why do you have to cheat? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Lie.
And that's the thing. And because, you know, I've had women in the past do things and they be like, well, you know, you need to forgive and have mercy and stuff like that. I said, but this is like the 5th time you done did this.
Yeah, so, like at what point is it mercy versus stupidity?
Yeah,
that I keep allowing you to do this.
That's what I was like,
without any recourse.
You disrespect. You think I'm stupid and you disrespecting me? I was like, because at this point you're doing it on purpose.
But see, this is the thing. What I learned is if I keep letting you do something over and over, I'm disrespecting me.
Yeah, and even in my relationship to this day, I always give a warning before I start going the other way. Like, look, I'm gonna give you this chance to get it together. I said, because if you come to me again,
so I'm gonna give you this. This is a story of me and my girl. Like I told you about the eating the right foods, wrong foods, being held accountable for those things. My girl had a while back. She had went on a little binger and went to Mighty Taco.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't tell me she had Mighty Taco. What happened was we were having a conversation on the phone. Let's say 9:00. I said, "What'd you eat today?" She said, "I didn't eat anything." She hadn't ate anything at that point. 10:00, she went to my taco, ate the food. I don't see her till the next day. I say, "Oh, you know, let's say same time, 5, 6 o'clock. What'd you eat today?" I didn't eat anything. Now she knows she ate Mighty Taco last night. And when I said, "What'd you eat today?" she took it as, well, technically the day started at 12 o'clock. So I don't have to tell him. Then she did the same thing again, went to Mighty Taco again. She did it 3 days.
The wordplay. I don't like that.
And I said, you know, you eat anything? So now I'm like, it's been 3 days. You ain't ate anything? A week goes by. A week. I finally eat something I wasn't supposed to eat, and I tell her. I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. The other day, yesterday, I ate this, and I wasn't supposed to eat this. She said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah. She said, now she what she did was she waited till she could find something that she could use against me.
Even playing field.
To finally admit her wrongdoing.
Well, you ate this.
And I said, she said, well, I got something to tell you. I said, what? Last Thursday. Now, mind you, we on Friday or Saturday now. She's like, last Thursday, I went to Mighty Taco
a whole week ago.
I said, last Thursday? I'm thinking about it. She's like, technically, I went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I said,
no, technically you did.
Wait a minute. How'd you go those days? And I asked you, did you eat anything? You said no. She breaks down why she feels she wasn't lying to me. I said, listen, We not doing that. You're not, but you knew exactly what you were doing, and you knew exactly what I was asking you. So you pretty much lied. She's like, well, I mean, I say, see, you stretching the truth now to try to fit the narrative for yourself. I said, listen, don't go down that road because I can go down that road too. I said, now, are we going to be honest with each other or are we not going to be honest with each other? Which one is it? So I gave her that. She said she would be honest with me from now on. Now, she still has done it. And where she waits till she finds the opening for me to, so she can be like, well, here I go. And I'm like, yo, you still doing it. She don't do it as much as a week, but she'll do it like 3 days, and I'm like, see, that shit, that annoys me when she do that. Cause I'm like, you waiting on me to fall so you could tell me you fell a week ago.
While you're down there,
this is what I did, so you can't get too mad. But this is the thing I learned. I asked her, why you don't tell me? She said, cause I didn't want you to yell at me. I didn't want you to get mad at me. And I'm like, well, women are like, when I say they're like children, they're like children. They would never tell their man, if they feel like he's going to judge them or like lash out at them, like what the fuck, I know something. Look, I'll give you another example. One time, I'm not gonna say who it is. A woman had her husband's car had wrecked, like not wrecked his car, but like hit something.
Oh wow.
Hit something in the car while she was with him. Now, mind you, she had done this before, and he had acted like, "Yo, you keep messing my cars up, or her car up." But she was in his car. The next day, she don't say nothing. The next day, he come out to the car. The tires on flat from where she hit. Whatever she hit made the tire be on flat. He's like, "Yo, your tire on flat. Did you hit something? What do you think she did?" Like, no, I don't think I hit nothing. Somebody must have sideswiped and hit me. When I was in the grocery store, somebody must have hit me, and that's what she went with. Now he didn't think nothing of it, and I said, and then he went and got it fixed. So to this day, he think somebody hit her, but the reality is she hit something, but she was too scared to tell him, and she went with this lie. Now she went further deep into it, so she can't. She's like, I can't tell him now because now he's gonna think I'm a liar. And I'm like, yo, not for nothing. You didn't have to go down this road. You could have just face it. I mean, at the end of the day, he might be mad, but he'll get over it.
Yeah. You've been down this road before.
But I'm telling, what I feel is if you wait, you keep doing this lie, just like with our whole situation with you and your girl. How I learned about her. If you keep going down a lie, it's only gonna make it worse when it finally hits. So you better off just saying it off rip. Yep. And it be what it be.
And I had to because there were some mixed feelings about it, and I had to take ownership. I said this situation wouldn't have happened if we would have just said what we were doing
off rip. Been honest. Let it play how it's gonna play because
oh, sorry about that. I mean,
no, go ahead.
I said we can't be mad at nobody but ourselves because we decided to do this.
Yeah, y'all created the situation.
We did. That's why you don't see me mad at nobody. You don't see me mad at nobody. I was like,
and like even when I reacted the way I reacted, and kind of, I don't think I went off on you, but I explained to you how I felt about the situation. Yeah. You was like, you're right. Yeah. I can't even sit there and try to argue. I'm like, I did whatever. So what I'm saying is the same way with her. Imagine if later on, this is what I said about this situation. I said, what if a month or two goes down the road, he got it fixed, he believe this lie, and then somebody, I don't know how the universe happens. Let's say a friend was just in the parking lot of the grocery store. He's like, yo, I saw your wife hit that thing. Is she all right? Is the car all right? Yeah. And he's like, what you talking about? Well, she hit that thing though about a month or two ago.
Line,
she hit it kind of hard. I saw the tire going down. That's the type of stuff that happens in the world, to where you think you got away with something and it comes back. And then the reality is now the person realizes you've been lying to him. You've been lying multiple times because you keep giving up a story that to tell the lie. Mm-hmm. And now they start questioning what type of person you really are.
What else have you lied about?
Yeah, what else you done lied about? Because if you're gonna lie about this, you sure as hell lie about something else.
And here goes the thing. There's nothing worse, especially for a man. There's nothing worse to find out something about your lady through somebody else.
Yes. That's like what you said about with your ex, where you said I had to tell her everything because I didn't want her to get sideswiped and learn something else about me from someone else.
Yeah.
So I said, yo, that's a righteous thing to do, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I find out later that you did this, and this, I don't know nothing about it, and I'm like, now I'm looking like egg on my face.
Yep.
Oh, you think I'm a fool? You think I'm dumb?
Yep.
And now I can't really trust nothing you saying. And the worst thing about it is I'm the type of person who won't never say nothing to you. I won't never tell you that I know that you're a liar. I will keep it to myself, and I will use and abuse the shit out of you because I'm saying, oh, you think I'm a joke. You think I'm saying if this is a woman, or
you think I'm stupid? Huh?
Yeah, like with you admitted it to me because it was at a point where you were like, okay, like I can't not say nothing because this is gonna go. We starting to be a relationship.
Yeah.
So now it's like, if I don't tell him now, I never could tell him.
Yeah, basically. But what happens when we go and hang out with each other? And I'm like, wait a minute, do I know you?
Yeah, where I know your face from? And you would have been like, I'm like, this is, it was just whatever. I'm over it. I don't hold no grudges. But let's get back to so like I said, be totally mercy and forgiveness. Have total mercy and forgiveness for them. Number 6, we will respect each other's privacy. You have to have the ability to trust the person, to let them be private and have that, because every human being has their own little niche of secrecy, privacy. And if you violate it, if you're overbearing to where you're always checking up on them, seeing what they're doing on their phone, it makes them feel like you don't trust them, and then it pushes them away from you.
Yeah, that's true.
So how do you feel like that? What do you think about that rule?
As far as the privacy goes, I would always play it fair. You can answer my phone, you ask to look for it. You can ask to look through it. I'm gonna give it to you. I got nothing to hide. But I'm gonna ask for yours next.
So pretty much what you're saying is the privacy part is what's good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah, that's how I do things. And then when you like, well, nah, you change mine.
How many times have you had where a woman wanted a certain amount of access to you, but then when you went on her end, it wasn't what, like the rules she set in place for you of like what she's okay with, what she's not okay with, right? When you go on her end, the same thing that you try to apply, she don't want to accept it. Or you're like, yo, wait a minute, you say you don't accept this, but you're over here doing the exact thing you say you won't accept.
It's I've had that happen quite a bit.
That's why I don't be want to hear nothing about oh, you can't talk to this person, or you can't follow this person, or you all that. Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna follow who I want to follow. I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. You need to respect that I won't do it.
I get exactly what you. I agree 100%. Now I always give this example. When I first got married, she saw anybody on my Facebook, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 people. I know them. I've met them. I've talked to them. I've met them in person. My ex wanted me to get rid of all the women on my Facebook.
And I just think
that's ridiculous. I was like, no.
Yeah, because you got people from high school, cousins, family. I'm not about to get rid of them just because they females.
Yeah, and then so I did this. One thing I do, you want to stop female tracks? Apply the same rules to her. I said, I'll get rid of all of them, but you gotta get rid of all the dudes on your page. Now, one man is that you're not related to can be on there. Well, and then that's when they start backtracking.
Yeah, because they ain't thinking through. They want what's good for them, not good for you. And you be like, wait a minute, now this works both ways. Yeah. And I've said that to Margaret. I said, listen, you can't make up rules for this, but then you don't live by those same rules.
Exactly.
And if I find out you don't live by those rules, oh, I'm throwing all that rules to the side. I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing from the jump.
Guns blazing.
Yeah. So after you had that, the last rule, we will remember that mystery is a blessing. And what I mean by that is you need to always accept that you're always gonna learn some more about the other person.
That's true.
Can't be sitting there trying to like, I gotta know everything about you. No, mystery's okay.
Mhm.
Having a little, you know, I don't really know everything about them.
Yeah, we actually I've had this talk with my lady now. I said she said it too. She said you're not gonna know everything about me. I said that's okay because there's some things I'm going to take to my grave. You never.
And that's the thing. I told my girl that I said, listen, there's some things I'm willing. Willing. I'm going to take to my grave.
Mhm.
No one will know about this except maybe a therapist that doesn't know me from Adam. And
Exactly.
then maybe them, maybe not even them. If I can live with it, I might just let it just kill me from the inside. I don't know. Let it die. And I tell them this you know what I mean? You don't need to know everything about everybody.
You don't. Listen, and I tell you, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, you got to be prepared because people got some dark and ugly truths about them.
And that's the thing that people don't. That's why marriage to me is the most hardest thing for anybody to do because you know why? You have to accept them person completely. And unfortunately, everybody, like we were talking about earlier, has a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
You and me beings, we were talking about this. Every human being has a shadow of a dark side. We have the side you see. Then we have the side that we keep hitting from everybody that's in the corner that been sitting there like, yo, I want to get out of this goddamn room, but I can't show myself because if I show myself, people won't accept me.
Exactly.
Because see, that's the part of the what's it called when somebody like to steal a nymphomaniac.
Oh no,
kleptomaniac. There's people like that. There's people who they're just freaks. They want they sexaholics. There's people who do drugs. There's people who kill. We have an animalistic inside us that wants to come out, that we keep tamed.
Yeah.
But the more you keep it tamed all the time, sometimes it just be like, yo.
And I think I'm realizing too, because we know some people who we think are strange. And I think those are people who've actually embraced themselves in that side. Well, like we work with this guy, and I work with him mostly, and sometimes he says and does things, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell? Why aren't you on medication? Why are you?
But he might be the most normal person out of all of us.
And I realized that one day too. I said he may say some weird things to me. I said, but you know what?
You know what you're getting.
I know what I'm getting. He's accept, and his wife accepts him for what he is, for what he does.
I personally said, I remember reading this, and I think I told you this before. Somebody said, I think it was Matthew McConaughey. He might have said this, or Robin. Somebody said it. They said, you know what depression is? Depression is saying that you're tired of playing this avatar. See, all of us play roles in the world, right? And at some point, your body gets tired of playing this role. And what suicide is your body saying, I'm done playing this role.
I'm not playing
it no more. Either you're going to let me be out and be myself or play the role I want to play, or I'm not going to be here no more. Yeah. And that's what and I thought about that. I was like, yeah, that is kind of depression. Because why would you be depressed? You're depressed because you can't show your real self.
Yeah.
Who you really are, people won't accept. At least that's how you feel.
And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of like not accepting it. I think what it is staying in it, staying in that depression. Is I'm guilty of being like, yo, you guys do sick of hearing about this. You got to snap out of it. And that's like the worst. That is the worst thing you can do. Don't ever do that to anybody.
Oh, you're talking about if somebody is depressed and they're telling you.
Yeah, they depressed in January and it's August now and they still like just kind of like.
Well, because they haven't found themselves, the real them.
Yes.
Something's missing. And I tell everybody, I said, what I've learned, and this is something I try to stress to people. The only happiness you're ever going to get in this real world is to either help somebody else out or teach somebody something.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you think about people who are the most happiest, it ain't the richest, it ain't all that. It's about helping people. It's about helping your family, your kids, teaching, helping your wife, helping your friends. Those things are the things that make people feel fulfilled.
Yes.
It ain't going to work unless you're going out there, unless your work is to help somebody else out. Everything else is just selfishness things, and it don't bring fulfillment. Money don't bring fulfillment.
No.
Pussy don't bring fulfillment. None of those things really bring fulfillment.
It's a temporary.
It's a temporary fix.
That's all it is.
But longevity, you need to find purpose and you need to help people.
My mother is a prime example of her. She loved to serve people.
Yes.
That was always a nurse. She started a soup kitchen. She helped out in the church. I've never seen her happier
than seeing somebody else with a smile on their face for what she did.
For what she did. She loved it.
Listen, I'm just giving you an example. Today, I went for a walk, right? They're doing construction outside my house, fixing the roads. One of the guys was driving away with one of the tow truck things, and he was under he had driven over one of the cones. And the guy's like, hey, yo. Da-da. Like, he trying to warn him, like, yo, you got a cone under there. You don't realize it. And it ended up scraping off under, and it was all the way down the street. I was walking, doing my daily walk. And they're like, okay. I was like, hold up. I was doing my video. I do a video every day when I go walking. And I post it on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go follow me, Lazy Carlton.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? Let me go do my 1D for the day. I took it, picked it up, walked it over to him. Put it where they were at. I was like, appreciate you, brother. I was like, yeah, no problem. Walked, just simple. That's about the easiest thing you could do to help somebody out, right? Somebody dropped something here you go. I come back around, do my thing. They're now they on another side of the street. They left this street, went to another street. I'm walking by. I'm like, I'm seeing you guys working. Dude comes up to me, fist pumps me. I'm like, oh, what up, man? He's like, he said something. I didn't know. I pulled my headphones off. I said, what'd you say? He said, oh, man, appreciate you back there. Little stuff like that makes people feel good.
Yeah.
It didn't take much. It's just what I was able to do. And if you can find a way to help other people out throughout your day, teach somebody something, make their day better. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do this all the time, and every time it brings me joy. Me and my girl, we doing a walk. Now, I don't know, you maybe walk with me before. There's a bridge down the ways that go over this water, right? Little creek.
Been there.
The bridge kind of goes like this, goes up and kind of goes down. Well, on the other side of the bridge, as I'm walking this way, there's a lady in a wheelchair.
Okay.
She ain't got no legs. But she in a regular wheelchair, not a motorized wheelchair, a regular wheelchair where she had to push. She's trying to get over the bridge, but she ain't strong enough. So every time she keep rolling to try to get up the bridge, it keeps rolling her back. Dang. I said, you need help? She said, huh? I said, I don't even worry about it. I run over there. I said, hold up, babe. I ran over there. I said, how you doing? She said, I'm all right, trying to go over this bridge. I said, I got you. I help her push over the bridge. I'm just there. All right. Fast forward. Now, next day, matter of fact, it was actually yesterday. It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I'm going for a walk. I'm with my girl. I'm with her dog. Guess who I see? Across the street.
Lady in a wheelchair?
I see the lady in the wheelchair, but she got two of her. She got a girl with her and a dude with her. I guess that must be her people. He's pushing her. And she's like, hey. And I look, she waving at me and stuff. I said, hey, what up? She start talking to her friend. She probably telling her
that's the
guy who helped me. What I'm saying is little things like that start to compound and start to build up, and people start to recognize you for just being a person that wants to give to people.
Yeah. What I do is when I'm in like Walmart and I see like somebody struggling to get the whatever off the top
Yeah.
shelf, I say, "Hey, you need me to get that for you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I get." It's usually women or older.
Yeah, I've had
women,
old women do that for
older
her.
women, and the funny thing was, I've done it so much where at the Walmart where I live, people actually think I work there. So people were like trying to tell the managers like, "Yo, your employee is the best employee ever." And like, "Oh yeah, which one?" And then they're pointing to me at the store. They was like, "Ma'am, you don't work here." so and they come up with, "Yo, I told the manager you one of the best workers." I was like, "Oh," I said, "Well, I don't work here." "Yeah, that's what he told me." He said, "I appreciate you very much."
Yeah. And guess what? People start to recognize you.
Mhm.
They start to see you again and say, "Oh, this dude always gonna help." Hey man, and you like, "I'm short $1." Man, go ahead, keep that. You good? You got it. Stuff like that. It's just I tell people, we ain't the one thing I can promise you is we're here to teach and help each other out. Because and I was talking to a guy and I said, "What, bro?" One guy he has kids now and everything, but he used to fish and he used to post his fishing, and that was something he really passionate about. And I said, let me ask you this: why do you like fishing so much? He said, "Oh, it's peaceful and it's calming." And he said, "But honestly, the real reason I like it is because I got to help people who didn't know how to fish, teach them how to fish." Like I remember he said one of the guys we work with, he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking to, my kids are getting into fishing. I want to figure out where to take them." He said, "I went and research places where he could take them, what lures to use, all these different things." He sent it to him. The guy was like, "Yo, appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna get all this." Like he really went over and beyond.
He's the
And
enthusiast.
yeah. And I said, you know what's so crazy? What people don't realize in this world is God put us on this earth to help each other, our fellow man. Because the thing is, what's the point of being here if you can't accumulate knowledge and pass it on to the next generation?
Exactly.
So they can learn what you knew and then take it to the next level. That's the only reason we got planes, cars, anything else is because somebody took one thing that somebody taught them and then they expanded on it.
Exactly. We think libraries and all in the internet.
That's it. The
It's
library.
it's
If you don't have the
common-
library, matter of fact, if you don't have the printing press, you don't have a library.
Exactly.
If you don't have a library, you don't even get to the internet.
Nope.
And guess what? Whatever the internet is, you don't have whatever the next thing is.
Yeah, someone's going to take that knowledge
And they're going to expand on it.
on
That's all human. That's the whole purpose of humanity. So I was just like, damn. Once I learned that, now I learn how you can find your purpose. Find out what you love to do. Find out what you think you can teach somebody something about or learn about, and just keep doing that. You ain't got to teach everybody everything. All you got to do is find one thing that you can be really good at and teach them that, and keep teaching as many people as you can teach. And the more people you can, somebody said this, they said, you want to be a millionaire? Learn how to service 1 million people. Learn how to give 1 million people whatever the knowledge you've contained or retained, and teach them it.
Okay.
I said, damn, that makes sense. Because if you can think about it, if you can make 1 million people millionaires, or you can make them 1 million people make $10 or $1, you get 1 million people to give you $1.
You got $1 million.
You got $1 million.
Mm-hmm. I hate to use this as an example, but like OnlyFans, right? Let's say they get 1,000 subscribers to give them $100.
Yeah,
that's how they make their money. It don't need a lot, but that's how they do their thing.
So I'm just like, yo, the world's so much simpler if you really think about it. But a lot of us, we're so stuck in our my selfish mode. I want what I want. But they don't realize, what does it say? Much is given, much is received. You give and you will receive everything. The more you give, the more you're gonna receive.
For much is given, much is
required.
Yeah,
That's
I had to think about it. I thought, wait, am I wrong on this?
Yeah. So
no, but it's a true statement though.
But that's where I wanted to go. Now we've done the communication, the 7 goals of communication. We'll run back and let y'all know them at the end of the episode, but let's go ahead and get in some of these videos, react to them.
I thought I was gonna be really bad. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing already.
What with communication?
Mm-hmm. I'm actually surprised.
You're probably just missing on a couple of them.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Well, I think the biggest one for you is keeping your emotions down when you're talking.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Here you go. Take my number down, maybe. Give me a call.
Why?
Cause she's pretty. I didn't know what was going on.
Man, don't play yourself out there, brother.
Don't play myself. Is this your lady? I didn't know, brother.
You see her walking next to me though.
Listen,
You know what I love about this video?
Yeah.
The woman doing what a woman's supposed to do. She don't say a word. Ain't got
Walk
nothing to
away.
do with me. He took it. Once he jumped up to it and started talking, I don't got nothing to do with this man talk. Let them finish.
never know.
Take
See
your number,
guys
walk
like
away.
me.
Do me a favor. Take your number and walk away.
And I want see that pose right there. To put the hands behind the back. That's the I'm royalty.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about nothing pose. You need to be worried about a man who do that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Now he tried to go ahead and do exactly what he doing, but see, no, you copying, brother.
Yeah, you ain't
Take
it.
your number and walk away. Walk away. We don't play games like that where I'm from. You understand?
Where you from, bro? Because I didn't know. I was just giving her my number, bro.
Take your number and walk away, man.
These young boys about to get hurt.
No, look. It's a YouTube video. It's a YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you gotta realize, like
You gotta stop playing. There's some real dudes out here, man. Better stop
and
playing.
yeah, that will murk you over they will
Yeah.
murk you for real over they woman.
Like the best one I've ever seen that did make me laugh was, you remember to see that with that dude Tyrone, where he goes, "I'm Tyrone, and I'm I don't have sex with this dude's wife." Like, you ever see that dude?
Nah.
Oh my god. This nigga-
What?
You don't see the one? The big, it's a big black dude walking around. Goes, "I'm Tyrone, and I'm about to have sex with this dude." He literally walk up to a couple and say that. I'm gonna find it.
Golly, is he ripped?
Yeah, he's a big black dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he better be something, because let's watch another video, man. This one says, would you rather your
girl, wife, or significant other cheat on you with someone else or put you heavy in debt, like $25K without your knowledge?
I'm going in debt
Going in debt?
real fast.
Why?
I don't think men can deal with a woman cheating on them. It's a proven fact, bro.
It's not a proven fact.
I mean, it is. I don't know
Sure
what
we
you
all have been cheating on. They're good at hiding better than us.
Not your wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the question. Said wife?
Yeah. Not your wife.
Oh, okay.
Would you rather
okay.
your girl, wife,
What is he asking?
He said, would you rather your girl or wife cheat on you and you find out about it, or put you be in debt for $25,000 without your knowledge?
Damn.
I mean, I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna be pissed either way, but at least the money situation, money is just money.
You can get that.
I feel betrayed that she, did it without my knowledge, but I can get the money back. What I can't get is the loyalty.
Yeah.
They both are unloyal, but there's a difference between financial money versus you over here sleeping with other men behind my back.
Yeah, that's a different.
Now your purity of a woman is almost tarnished.
You got to go after that.
I mean, I don't know if you got to go, but you definitely can't never. We ain't never gonna be. I'm never gonna look at you the same. And in the sense, you probably will have to go, because it's something about men. This is the reason why men, when it's your woman, you will lay your life on the line for her. You will literally be like, you know what? If anybody disrespect your woman, you're there to handle it.
Exactly.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'll talk to her in the car if she's wrong, but you're not going to disrespect her while I'm here. So the reality is that loyalty that you're willing to give up your life and put your life risk out there, you ask for ultimate loyalty and commitment to her.
Exactly.
And if she ain't willing to do that, why the hell would I be willing to get in front of a bullet for you?
Because you're just gonna go off to the next man.
That's it.
To the next man.
I ain't know. What, I look like a dummy?
Crying at your funeral.
I look like Boo Boo the Fool. I'm not doing that. I'll be like, I might well put a clown nose on my face. So yeah, that's the real reason. The money, I'll say this: you're not getting no more. First off, we splitting accounts.
Nope.
You ain't getting no credit cards, no nothing. Everything is done with you. You made your mistake. Now you're never getting no responsibility with the money situation.
Exactly.
And in my mind, it's my own fault because I should have knew your ass wasn't responsible enough for the money. All right, let's get to the next one. Actually, delete this one because I think most men would take the debt. They ain't doing.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the debt.
Let's see what this one is. All right, it says Crazy Shenanigans Part 2.
You can trust me. I am a good person. I've shown everyone that I was a good person.
You are a good person, but you can't be inside my house.
Okay, but I'm
Okay, step outside of my house, please.
But I need to speak with you.
Okay,
No, I need
outside.
to speak with you inside the home. Please, I need to speak with you.
You can't be inside my house.
Please, I need to speak with you inside the home.
He's saying get out of my house, but it looks like she's already outside your house.
Well, in part one, I'm having trouble finding these different parts, but part one, she tried to get in the house. Like he don't.
Oh, you saw part one already?
Yeah, I couldn't find it. This woman trying to get in the house because she thinks somebody's in there, or she thinks he owes her something. Like she thinks he took something, and he doesn't even know this woman. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, let's see.
I don't know what's going on.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Especially Peggy Nelson.
I don't know who the fuck is Peggy Nelson.
You do.
Lady,
I see.
you cannot be in my house.
You know what I know.
I don't know what you know. You
You
can't
know
be.
more than I know.
I don't know anything at all.
You guys
I know that
are
you're my
so-
neighbor.
You guys are so scared of me, and it's okay. Please don't be scared. I'm not.
I know that you're my neighbor.
I'm
You
not
can't
gonna
be in
hurt you.
here.
I'm not gonna hurt you. No part of this. Come on, you can try. I'm such a good person,
I understand. I appreciate it.
and you know it. You know it.
But you can't be inside my house.
Yes, I can, because I need.
No, you can't.
Yes, I have business with you. I have business with you, and you know it.
How?
First of all, stop trying to say that you didn't destroy my personal property.
I've never seen anything that you have.
Please call 911.
Are you calling 911 on yourself?
No, I'm calling 911 on this whole thing. Please, you don't know what you're doing. Bo, you should not have let them in. Why did you breach security? We are. No. Okay, listen.
Mental health is crazy.
Yeah, she gone.
Yeah, she gotta go. They gotta round her up.
I don't want money. I don't want money. No, listen, just let me speak. I want to say that I love everybody. I don't hate them. I do want the money that was rightfully mine.
First, you say you don't want money.
You did.
Now you just said I love everybody. I do want the money.
Okay.
Wait.
You have to be outside of my house.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Please, I need. Yes, I want my son. Bring. Okay, stop telling me what to do.
No, if you go to somebody's house like this.
I know. I need to be very polite. Please, you're right. Please bring my baby.
Lady.
Who has my baby?
Lady, he's telling you that you're gonna lose your son.
Okay, no, wait. This is no. What are you doing?
I think at this point she probably should.
Yeah,
like she needs mental.
She really does. She's gone.
So it just does it just pretty much go like this the rest of the way?
Yeah, I think if I remember, he slams the door on her eventually. She tries to get in, and he just like pushes her out.
Who has my
Someone's house.
Please go get him.
You gotta get that one.
Please go get.
Not for nothing, and I know he's recording this. I would have been slammed the door on.
Oh
her.
yeah, I
like look. You just
Please.
You can't be
Oh my
there.
God! Please go get Bobby.
this is what I would be like. Bobby's outside. He's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like what?
No, this is.
You understand that you're inside
No,
my
you
house.
know. You. Why are you lying? You want to not lose.
You're going to lose.
I'm not going to lose.
You need to
because
step outside
there's
of my
nothing,
house.
There's nothing to lose.
Outside of my house.
I don't like.
You're good.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna.
Please go get Bobby. Please let me speak.
You don't.
I don't know. This is.
Oh, maybe he is in our house.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that kills me about these situations. You know the woman ain't right. He know the woman ain't right. You got it on film.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that once I saw I have her on film, I'm physically taking control of her
Yeah.
and getting her out of my house.
As soon as the other dude would have showed up, I'm like, you
grab her, or I'm gonna grab her, or
Like,
we both can grab her. Either way, she get out of my house and she can go be crazy in the hallway.
Because I mean, look at him. He's bigger than she is. She could just.
I'm like, yo, look.
Out of
See,
here.
this is my thing. It's not even about like trying to like attack her. I'm not trying to attack her. I'm not trying to harm her. But I'm gonna physically walk forward, and she's gonna have to move out the way. She's gonna have to move back. I don't like. You might not have to ever felt this, but I'm a wide, large person. And when I go into crowds, unfortunately, big people just naturally make people move. They move out of your way because they're like, yo, get out, I don't want to get stuck on this big dude. And they just move. And I've had people, even in prison, that, don't want to go somewhere. I get up and I start moving towards them. They either, because at that point, it's either going to be, you're going to move on your own will for me moving forward, or I'm going to move you. I'm not trying to say like, anybody, everybody, I'll just move anybody. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying is based off of that man's size that we saw in the video, he could have easily just moved forward and got her the hell out the house.
Ma'am, get out of here.
The fact that he waited 3 minutes to let her just keep ranting, and he probably knew within the first minute that she's crazy as Bessie Bug, I would have been like, yeah, you leaving. You're not gonna be, I'm not doing this no more. But mental health is real. Get help if y'all need help. And maybe a lot of people don't even realize they need help. Next video. Let's see. We got steroid woman versus average Joe. Who's stronger? Part 2.
All right, a quarter? A quarter. There we go. There we go.
What's that, 135?
I believe so.
Okay, look at all these women right there.
All on steroids.
And these are average men facing off with them.
These girls are insanely strong.
I was just saying that you're going to do really good.
All you need is believe in yourself.
That's right.
I don't know why. Is this going to be the final video of it, or there are other parts?
There are other parts.
Like I'm saying there's 3, 4, 5, all that?
Yeah, because they got arm wrestling and all that.
Oh. Squatting, I think the women going to win because
a lot of power's in their legs.
Yes. For some reason, women's legs are super strong. I don't think they're stronger than like an average man's strength, but I think they're strong, especially if they're on steroids. So let's see.
And some strength to be able to pick up weight. Okay.
Damn, his face already showing that he probably ain't gonna be able to. Look at his legs.
He's going already.
He's struggling.
Okay,
He's struggling.
his form is horrible.
No, he got it. He got it.
He did it though.
Okay, so what I'm looking at is about a 4. It looks like a 45.
Maybe a 25.
Yeah, 45 and a 25. So that's about 195, 185 right now.
Get it? He got it. I'm counting. Listen, I'm the referee today. He got it. Woo! How much weight are you going to go up to this round?
225.
225.
I don't think we should have to do that. What if I'm able to do 225?
I am genuinely worried for Doha. Let's go, Jen.
I am too.
225.
He struggled with 135.
Oh my God.
She did that too easy.
Without a
Can you squat 225?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jen, have a passing question.
With no help, she
Where's your
didn't
max
get
squat.
315.
No, she probably got me at that 315. I've never gone that high, so I don't know.
I was about to call her a B word. She can't beat my ass.
Doha, how are you feeling after seeing 225? Are you going to go for it?
Yeah, of course, bro. That's not even a question.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Zoha.
My thing is, I'm like, look, I would tell him, like, you gotta fix your form because you almost killed yourself.
Well, not even that. Give him some advice.
Yeah,
like coach him up. Don't just sit him to slaughter. They giving him pats on the back, not for nothing. I know he had the girls spot him. I know you on steroids and all, but can I get the dude who doing the video who actually lift weights spot me?
Good one.
Oh, all right.
He's got.
He crying about the slap. Come on, man.
3 people on him right now.
Everyone get a medic.
Damn, look at her shoulders, though.
Oh! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
For every man, please, Zohan.
Please be there for him, Hunter. Oh! He did it!
Does it count? Does it count?
No.
No, okay, I have to do it, bro.
Bring your leg. Keep in his back.
He's literally giving his whole back up because his legs cannot handle the weight. The man probably weighs like 150, 165 maybe.
I'm not letting.
I have to do
I'm
it.
not letting my teammate die this early on. We need you. We need you.
Round 1. Jen. Team female bodybuilders.
Oh, they're picking. So it's like one female does this, and one ravaged man, and then another man does another exercise.
Next competition.
I wouldn't have picked him.
Huh?
I wouldn't have picked him for.
What is it? Is it like is the host picking, or is it like the group say we want him?
I think the group is picking. Like, okay, you versus him.
I'm sorry, but I honestly think all these women are going to beat them in every category. Probably the only damn. Look at her arms. I was gonna say the only thing I think they could not beat them in is arm wrestling.
The next one is arm wrestling. The next video I sent is.
You sent me it? Oh, we're in too deep now. I got to see the rest of this. Because did I tell you about the time they argued? Is this one? Did I tell you about the time I got in an argument, which I don't even know why I got in an argument with Lil JJ about for some reason there's a guy we work with who is a trainer. He's in shape, strong dude, real strong dude, probably stronger than me. I give him credit, and because he's always working out. He tried to tell me that the girls he trains could lift more than me.
Oh, I remember this argument. Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like, look, sir. And I'm not even trying to be funny. None of those women who are on steroids will outlift me in anything.
I've seen you lift.
And I'm not even trying to say that's just how confident I am on the fact of men and women's strength difference. I ain't no weak link. Let's get into it. This is arm wrestling. I feel like arm wrestling is literally like probably the most manliest thing to prove your strength versus another man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've already watched this, I'm assuming.
No, I watched part of it. I don't know the whole thing.
Okay, well, see now, I'm looking at this dude. This dude's arms are a little bigger. Her arms are swole, but I'm gonna go with the guy. Who are you going with?
It's not fair to me to say because I think he already beat
Oh,
one.
don't tell me. We have arm wrestling. Are we ready? Yes. Hands together. Ryan?
I'm not ready.
Oh, yeah.
Because no man wants to lose to a girl.
Ryan versus Michelle. Are we ready? Yes. Wait. I dropped new merch.
Always got to get the plug in, huh?
RelentlessUSA.shop. Yeah. It looks sick. Yeah. We've got better quality. Yeah. Faster shipping.
All right, brother.
Better than everyone else. Yeah. Yeah.
Why is he the dude from Deadpool? Oh my God.
Drop hats, hoodies. You guys pick it up. We're going to do best 2 out of 3. And if Team Average Joe's wins, James gets a kiss from Jen. Let's start. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Ryan, give me your roll. Roll, Ryan. Oh. Ryan.
For every man.
Ryan.
I think he's got her.
Now, you should probably know arm wrestling is one of the most dangerous sports, especially if you have no experience, because you can literally snap your arm in half.
Do it for James. He's never kissed a girl.
Come on, Ryan.
Oh!
And she's going to say, I gave up so he could kiss her.
Oh! Wait, who just won? Oh! We have 2 more matches.
She's pissed. I can see it on her face.
Before you pull your arm, you pop my wrist.
You okay?
No, I'm just kidding. Look, she's pissed.
She's actually angry right now.
If you win again, she might punch you.
I kind of want to see it.
I know, me too.
You all right? You cool down? That was pretty crazy.
She's mad because when he beat her, he popped her wrist.
Yeah.
Get over it. You don't use your other. Is he using a different arm now?
Yeah. My thing is that's her fault. She was playing around going on like that.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
You know pressure bust pipes. You have a chance. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we start arm wrestling and you giving it your arm, you feel like there's something about to snap, you probably should let go.
Let go. We can snap your arm out.
I feel like you can almost tell when you grip somebody's hand just by the force of their grip. You're like, this motherfucker about to beat the hell out of my arm. You ain't gonna rip my damn arm out of socket.
Remember the rules. Listen to her or you get your kick.
All right, we'll take the rug outside and the games right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on.
Keep that shoulder tight.
Michelle. Oh, yes.
No!
Probably because he's not left-handed.
Michelle, that was sick. That was dehumanizing, bro. Can we get a flex off?
Can I be honest with you? I think since it's 2 out of 3, I think he said, let me let her win one.
Ryan's in a 60-day transformation. The video's coming soon. He's going to get better, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Get it done, bro. Get it done.
Come on!
Let's go. Smash it, smash it.
Turn! Ryan, go! Go! Grab the table with your other arm. Pull!
He's done, dude. She's losing. He's holding. I only doing it.
Ryan, stop laughing.
Because he knows.
Oh my God. Push!
She's trying, but that's see. Look, one thing I've learned about arm wrestling: when you have to go all the way down to try to pull, that takes so much energy out of you.
Oh!
Give it up.
Oh, come on. Hit her. A little more, dude. Ryan, come on, bro. Put her down. He wins. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. I mean, yeah. What else is there? Hot girls going nuts with nerd show. Abuse. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's funny. It's definitely entertaining to watch really strong steroided women. And that I mean, he posted that they're steroided women, so they all know they're on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, would you date a girl who looked like that, steroided up and just jacked?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I would.
I feel like I could. I feel like I could, because I don't feel like none of them are stronger than me. But if a woman was actually stronger than me, I don't know if I could, because I think she would try to test me. And I don't want to be. I'm not being tested by a woman.
Look at you, string bean. I could just probably hear her talk shit to me.
Sorry about that. So what up with your team? Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's get into another video.
I think I said you were Tyrone one.
Tyrone one?
And that King stuff. I was talking about earlier.
Let me see. This one?
Oh, yeah, that's the one. It's not his original videos, but it's what he does.
Oh, I think
This
I might.
guy, yeah.
Let's watch it. Why not? We're almost done anyway. Oh, we only did an hour. Let's see.
I'm Tyrone, and fuck this Flavor Flav looking motherfucker. Fuck all that smoking shit. Goddamn hands down, man.
Oh, that's the,
That's what he does?
that's what he walks around. Does that.
Do they know him at all?
They know him now. Those is earlier videos, but
Like I'm saying, the people didn't know who he was when he would just do
he
it.
just walk up to random people.
Yo.
Oh, people gonna get. I'm telling you, people gonna get killed out here playing around.
Oh, you know what? Oh, they called me. I gotta call back. You mind me taking this real quick? Well, hey, I'll do another video, then we can handle your business. Yeah, they.
What is it? You handle some business.
Yeah. Well, it was about my AKN and all that stuff, but let's do one more and then we'll call it a day. Let's see. What is this?
Damn.
Hold on. I guess we can't do that. Oh, she did bring them. Okay, whatever. It says imagine
posting your girl
for the first time and motherfucker comment laughing my fucking ass off under your shit. I would tear eye. That's all I can say. Cause you know why they saying that?
Cause
she out there, dude. She one of them.
Yeah.
She one of them ones, and you chose one of them ones. Now the question is, do you ask?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's up? What's going on with the?
What's so fucking funny?
Yeah,
and they be like, nothing, my brother. I'm happy for you. Then you go right to her. Who is this dude to you?
They used to call it jawbone.
That's what you used to call it, jawbone. Boy, that thing used to do with your tongue. Oh no. That's every man's nightmare.
Like, oh my God.
That's where communication comes in.
For the streets.
But I hope everybody, like I said, I was gonna give y'all the last. Let me give y'all the 7 ones one more time before we get up out of here. First off, we will aim to be their best friend. Make sure you know that's the goal. The goal is to be your girl's best friend. All right. Number 2, at least once a week, we will go out together. Find time for each other. Each week, you should be going to the movies, out to eat, go for a walk in the park, something to show this is between you and them. Even when you have kids, you need to have alone time for yourselves. All right. Number 3, we will make it a goal to be honest all the way. You can't be fake around your significant other. You got to tell them the truth, whether they like it, love it, or hate it.
Yep. 100%.
Then you got to say, as an ideal, 48 hours will be our hidden limit. That's the limit to where you're not going to, maybe you're too mad to say something. Maybe you're too scared to say something. You got 48 hours. 48 hours, and then you got to just tell them.
That's it. Look,
and say, why you didn't tell me? You know we got a 48-hour rule.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can't be mad.
Yep. The next one is we will aim for total mercy and forgiveness. You have to be willing to have mercy and forgiveness to the other person, because if you ain't willing to forgive what they got to tell you, they're never going to tell you.
And on the flip side of that, you're going to need that same forgiveness down the road.
There's a reason why people go to God, because God will always forgive. He will show mercy. But if you don't, if it was like God ain't gonna forgive all the time, you would be like, well, I ain't about to tell him nothing, because I don't need nobody. I need somebody that's gonna be willing to.
God looking for you, fam.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Next one is we will respect each other's privacy. You gotta be willing to give that person that privacy and trust them. Otherwise, what do you got? And then the last one, we will remember that mystery is a blessing. Everything don't need to be told. Everything don't need to be said. Sometimes you got to let them just be a little mystique. All right?
Yeah.
So just remember, and the last one for me was always when you have a communication and you got to talk to your significant other, make sure you're not angry, not bringing emotions. Don't get it elevated. Bring your tone down.
It's going to take you a while to get that one, because it took me a while.
But that's where the 48 hours, if you're so mad that you're going to say some things you know you shouldn't say, give yourself a little time. Say, I'll call you back. I'll talk to you a little later about this, because I can't talk right now, because I'm gonna end up saying something that's hurtful. All right. So that's the things. That's our show for today, man. Anything else you want to talk about, Beans?
No. I think we did enough.
All right. Today's Monday, man. Go get that grind on. Communicate better. Hopefully this helped y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what it is, man. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
Hey, it's the Social Norm. We out this
time. That's got to be racist.
Daddy.